Are we going into war? This is my reaction if we go into war. And I know you, like, don't believe me. I would be thrilled. I would be thrilled if this happened. Then I wouldn't need to worry about working. I would just let the war happen for a moment. Hopefully get killed in it too. Oh man. The satire is like slightly real, but at the same time, like the words I'm saying, they are real. Are we in war? Are we gonna be in war? Are we gonna be in the Cold War? I think we are gonna be in the Cold War. Where should I be in the US if the war was gonna happen? That's a good question. I don't know where would be best. Honestly, I feel like I'm in a good spot. Montana. I feel like I am in a good spot if war is gonna happen because there's so much land here. When World War II happened, they didn't touch the farmers. They went for the cities. So stay safe, y'all. I'm gonna be safer. That is so... Like, trust me, I understand. Trust me, I understand. I'm the one saying it. Well, anyways, I got on... I hate how they play when you're like this. Like, don't play. Just let me... Please! I'm overstimulated. So, apparently, the U.S. bombed Yemen. I don't know where Yemen is. Why are we bombing, though? Apparently, we bombed them, so we want war, apparently. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff.
I really don't know what we can do to make anything.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff every time I get on TikTok about, like, that the U.S. has no idea what's going on because we're being censored, but something bad is going on. I keep seeing that. Well, there's nothing that anybody can do. Thanks for the warning, guys, but, like, you really think you're gonna make a difference? Sorry, it's already decided. They're already bombing. Oh, man. Maybe this is what I was talking about when I said I think when I was talking about me thinking that I had cancer and my story was gonna be weird. And I always wanted to be in the war. Like, I'm not kidding. That you may like look at me sideways for that one and be like, she a liar. I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding. My dad was in the military, and like, you want to be like your parents, right? But before that, I wanted to be in the military. I wanted to know what it was like to be shot. I wanted to know I wanted to be a man in the military. I'm not kidding, y'all. This could be my moment. Except I literally have a freaking disability. I would shoot. I was gonna say something that I don't think I can say. Although it's just like so funny because I don't believe in it at all, but like, hey, this is what am I trying to say? I don't believe in killing, but it is the world that I'm in right now. You know, like, I can't do anything about it. Like, would I fight or would I let myself die? I think I would fight just for fun. I really do. I think I would get a kick out of it because I'm not afraid to die. Like, everybody's afraid to die. I'm really not afraid to die. And I've always wanted to be in the military. I still do. I actually, like, still do. And I honestly think about signing up still. Just cause like I've always wanted to do something tough. If I didn't get this job in Montana, I was gonna join the CCC in California, cause I had residency there, cause I had been there a year. So yeah, like it's really it had been on my mind. It's kind of close to me. Maybe that means, maybe I'm getting insights for the future to prepare and low down. I don't know how I'm gonna hold a gun if my finger is messed up. Anyways, they say we're going to war, but I don't think so. I think it would have to be really bad. Like, if we do go into war, it's not just like a little, like it's gonna destroy the world type. And they're gonna start a whole new world order. Like, it's gonna be every country, everything. All an illusion, though. All pre-planned. So that they could be like, okay, here's the consensus after the war, guys. And then start the new world order and get everybody on one wave. Oh, man, and put brain chips in us. Oh, yeah, brain chips. I should invest in Elon Musk. And that's why the stock market is down. That's why the stock market is down, because we're going to war. Are we, though? Are we going to war? Let me think. We can do an exercise. I do not like to show my body on here because of freaks. Yeah, talking about you if you're a freak. Not afraid to say it. Okay, let's ask. If you guys don't know, you can talk to your inner being with a simple round of questions. I don't know if this electronic is gonna mess with the vibes, because things can come through, So, gonna get a little freaky for a sec. Not really. I'm just gonna ask a series of questions. I'll turn this way. So first you have to start by addressing your intentions. That's the most important part. Protect yourself, put a light around you, and intend for only good things to come through. This is actually really important. Let me stop and pause for a moment. If you're thinking about bad energies answering you and saying no bad energies, you're just promoting the bad energies to come, because take away the words and look at what you're sending out, right? So imagine there's a light around you, and this light blocks out anything else that is not light, right? Do that, and I'll meet you there. Hold on. There's a light on me, and I'm so protected, and I dance in it. Okay, thank you. Show me yes. Thank you. Show me no. Thank you. Is the USA going to war? Gotta know. Well, the tricky thing is, if you ask questions about the future, that takes away from now, so you just have to, I can't say, are we gonna be in a war? Because the answer's just either gonna be, like, that's not, the answer wouldn't be truthful, possibly. So you have to ask it really specific questions, and it can't be about the future. So what could we say? We could say, starting of the Cold War? No. Well, let me just ask and see what happens. Can I ask you if we are entering the Cold War? Okay, thank you. Can I ask if the Cold War is a thing? Okay. So, the Cold War is going to happen in my lifetime. Oh, snap. I got it, yeah. Oh, can you guys see? And it was 1111 on the time. But that's just like, it instills fear in you to know that information, and I don't think that spirit would ever instill fear in you. So, I don't know. Let's go. The Cold War is starting. Oh, I got a yes. Okay. But I got a no for, are we going to war? No. Okay, so maybe it's in the asking, maybe it's in like, you have to make a statement. That could be yes or no. I'm not sure, maybe. So, the US bombed Yemen. Why do I get a no for that? The US didn't bomb Yemen. Maybe it's rigged. The US is about to start war. I get a yes. I'm not sure, but it's like, you can't ask about the future, so it's just like, am I asking right? I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'll know now and I'll know later. You're bound to find out. If there's a war going on, I can't miss that. That's one thing I can't miss, right? I am not afraid. Really, I'm not. I would love to bear arms, honestly. I think it would be so fun. I would love to get ruthless. I think it's in my DNA. Like, your DNA really affects you, and my dad was in the military. I know it sounds the way it sounds, but, like, I really do think it's in my blood to fight. He was in, like, special forces or something. I just found that out. I'm not sure. I can't tell you guys, but he was in special forces, so that means that he was, like, good, right? So, I guess I'll be a natural. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyways, I'm low-key excited. This means, well, that's why the aliens are coming. Maybe that's why. If we start the war, they'll come and end it in 2028. They'll put an end to it. Maybe. Oh, I might have just figured it out. If we go to war, but part of me, oh wait, I have to close the circle. After you're done asking, close it. Say you're done, intend to close it. You're not speaking to anybody anymore. This is your energy only. Now you're reverting back. Okay. Do it. I would say like 20 seconds because 17 seconds is where the golden 17 seconds is the golden number. Like how Tesla says 369. Why did my brother literally think that Tesla the car was not created after Tesla the actual person? Oh my god, I couldn't believe my eyes when I heard that. I was literally like, really? Why would they name it Tesla then? Who came up with that name? Tesla, Nikola Tesla invented the actual Tesla that we have today. It was only Elon Musk that had the money to actually do it and patent it. Thank you. All thanks to Nikola. All thanks to Nikola. Thanks, boo. Thanks, boo. But I think he intended it to be a little bit different. Like, this car that Elon made, this car is like still, how's the saying, like taking away. But I think Nikola's was more renewable in some fashion. That Elon tweaked that part because he couldn't make money off of it. Like, Nikola is responsible for the electricity that we have. So I'm sure that he had a way to make this car like self-generate or something. It ran on electricity, but it was probably, I don't know, there's probably something like way cooler about it than what the actual Tesla is today. Anyways, that just reminded me that my brother is a sheep. I didn't know he was so part of the Matrix like that. I didn't know that. He surprises me every day. Bum, 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 bum. If we went to war, this is what the video is about. If we went to war, that actually excites me. Like, I talk all this, but I am part of this society. I am part of this society. Do I think that it's gonna be fun to take someone's life? No. Do I think that is right? No. But when war is war, I'm gonna war. That like, what, I can't. If everybody got together and collectively decided, like, no, this isn't right, then yes, I would stand with them. But that's not gonna happen. Everybody is so distracted that they think to fight it would be right. So I'll just have my fun. I'll just have my go. I am an Aquarius, if that means anything to you. I was saying that because I called my brother a sheep, but I am equally a sheep, but I do, like, I'm aware. I feel like I'm a little bit aware of more stuff than the population as a whole. But I don't know, like, the most stuff, but I feel very aware of the true intentions and such of the world. And that makes me come off as like a know-it-all. But I was saying I am an Aquarius, so that's what they're known for or something. That's what they're known for. But I want to know it all. I know that I don't know it all. I know enough to know that I don't know enough. And that's more than most. No, I'm just kidding. That's easy to come to conclusions about. But Anyways, this is about me asking, are we actually going to war? I think I would thrive. Like, I think I would finally have a reason to, like... It sounds so weird. But... amidst the contrast is the only time that I'm able to really, really, like, decide things and see. When I get so monotone in life, like being in small towns, not having really much to do. There's a bunch of robins in this one tree. There's 3 right here. I don't really know why this one particularly, because there's no leaves on it. They could go sit in like a Christmas tree. They're sitting in that tree, when they could easily sit in like a tree like that. I don't know. They probably don't like to do that, but... Well. What can I say? Everything's gonna be fine. Either way. This is all part of the unfolding. Yay! We get to witness it. Even through war, we are unfolding and blooming. Yes! Because things need to die in order to transform. And if you're not happy with the world that we live in, then it needs to die one way or another. And maybe then something will come to light, like the aliens. I'm excited for the future. Everybody's scared of the unknown. Does it help if I told you that you're fine? You'll always be protected. Probably doesn't help. Let me try to dive deeper. What is so bad? What is so bad about destruction anyways? You decided. I don't agree with killing. I'm not saying that. But I do think that if we were to go to war, something good has to come out of it. It sounds weird, but just like World War II. Literally just like World War II. Look at how good the world is now. There's no more slavery. Whoa, these birds are so weird. They have like dots on them. Oh, I wish I could show you. They're like so weird. I can't show you because they just look like little black birds. That's a robin up there. And right under it, there, is one. That's another one there, that one. You can't tell, but they're black with like brown dots. They're so like tiny little... Anyways, I got distracted for a reason, probably because what I was saying wasn't necessarily truth, or it was. Blah, blah, blah. What was I saying? I was saying something good has to come from... Oh, yeah. If you look at... I know. Hate me. Go ahead, please. If you look at Adolf, you know, now we have a lot of good information. Yeah, it's really terrible. If you look at the experiments that went on in Japan, now we know that how long you can last in freezing cold water. That's useful, right? Look at all the good that came from World War II. Now there's no slavery. That's great. I'm not being sarcastic. What else good came from it? Probably like gay people, gay rights, right? I don't think so. I don't think that came from the war. But definitely equality did. Yeah, definitely. Sometimes things have to get worse before they can get better. They need to get so bad that everybody's like, oh no, this needs to change. You know? So, what good can come from us going to war? Let's think. Well, we could potentially get rid of this system that is destroying Earth in the first place. Hey, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. We could maybe we could deplete our water system sources so that way we would really, really, really care about the clean water that we do have. That would be amazing. What else? Maybe somehow we would learn that all of the things man-made, what's the words? Maybe we would learn that infrastructure is actually not cool. And then you're probably thinking, what do you want me to do? Live like an animal? Live in a hut? Hey, I'm just saying. The Romans, they had concrete made from natural materials that will only harden the older it gets. That will only harden more as it ages. I'm not saying to live in a shed. I'm just saying this world has got to go. There is other ways. And maybe the war will bring us that. I hope so. Well, either way, I'm excited to see what the aliens do. If they... I don't know. They can't really, I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm really hoping for, changes in material. That's what I'm hoping for. Is, the production, the consumption, the exploitation of products that can't be reused, aren't going anywhere, are damaging Earth in the end. I'm excited to see those go away. Hopefully, which they do. I don't know. It's hard to say what exactly they're coming for. They're coming because we're destroying Earth and we can't keep going this way, or Earth is going to die and we will have to restart again, and we can't restart again. So legally they're coming in by law, because we can't do this anymore. But when I think about that statement, I think about what can't we do anymore? We can't keep destroying Earth. Okay, so that makes me think about the trees and the water and the soil. We're taking too much the supply is not there. Sustainable just means that you can take as much as you want. Everything is sustainable. Forestry is sustainable because there's an abundance of it. You can just keep taking it and it's gonna be there until it's not, and then it'll be protected. Then it will be protected. But fishing, factory farming, or whatever commercial fishing is sustainable. Have you guys all seen the Seaspiracy? Go watch it. They do a really good job at explaining sustainability. Well, anyways, I just came to ask you guys if we were going to war because I'm not on the media, although I've been on TikTok a few times, and that's what everybody just keeps saying. But I'm here to say maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is a good thing, and you just can't see it right now. We're all gonna be fine, even if you die in this war, you're gonna be fine. Dying is not scary. Dying is just a transformation. You will no longer have your physical body. You will be you, and so much more. This is good for Earth, I think. At least, maybe it's Earth's way of, like, putting down her foot. Like, enough, you guys. Like, I can't support you guys any longer. So her anger is coming out through us. And causing us so much distress that we're able to come out the other side. Maybe. Because sometimes that's what it takes. You have to get angry enough to realize some things. And so we have to have it in front of our face, I guess, is the other way. Like, we all know that eventually the fossil fuels are going to run out, right? We all know that, but since they're abundant right now, we can't see how much damage we're actually doing, right? So if we had it in front of our face and we literally destroyed Earth, right, and we were all looking at it, then we'd be like, oh no, like, maybe we should have taken a different route. But if we go to war, that will be our chance to see the different route before it's too late, before we actually do destroy Earth and, like, go to Mars, because that's the plan. Oh man, we were already there. That's where we came from, guys. We destroyed Mars. We can't... We already were there, and then we'll go to Venus, which we were already there as well. SMH, guys, you just can't keep... There's no reason to just not live in harmony. There's no reason to just... There's no reason. They've already been to Mars. There's probably people living there right now. Maybe that's where the elites go. Then that would make no sense. Like, why would they care about the money then if they can just go and live? I wonder if they'll implement, like, a money system on Mars too. That would be just dumb. That would just be plain dumb. That would be so smart of us humans. So smart. We're the smartest race. Oh my god. I can't stand us. I actually can't. Go do the same thing somewhere else because you can't see that it just didn't work. No, you can see that it didn't work. You knew that before you even started this, but it all came from greed. You just wanted to, you didn't want to be a peasant, that's why. That's really why. You were scared. You were scared to be at the bottom of the chain. Says a lot. Everybody deserves to be a king. Oh my gosh. This video is too long. Bye.